Aries, welcome to your reading. I hope you're having an amazing day. Let's see what messages want to come through for you and what you need to know right now. For Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements, show me clearly what is going on for Aries. Prosperity lies ahead. Look at the bigger picture and you're very close to achieving your goal. Okay. You're coming into a lot of good fortune, Aries. A lot of abundance, a lot of financial freedom, a lot of good health, just like a lot of prosperity that is coming into your life that already is probably showing up in your reality today as we speak, as we're doing this reading. There's a lot of fortunate blessings and experiences that are making their way to you, and the more that you're focusing on the blessings, the more that you are showing up with gratitude and appreciation, you're just like a magnet for all this goodness, all of this amazing stuff. It's just like radiating. Spirit is really wanting you to look at the bigger picture, like continue to keep expanding on your dreams, expanding on your visions, expanding on something that you have been dedicating yourself, something you've been working on. There's this new approach, or maybe you're starting a new job for a few of you, and there's like this new business that you're considering pursuing, or if you're wanting to start a platform or something with social media. I'm seeing maybe there's something coming up about travel or even studying something new, studying abroad for some of you, working somewhere outside the country, or I'm seeing some things coming up about travel, education, and learning and like knowledge, as well as gaining new skills, gaining more abilities that's going to heighten and further your success. We also have you're very close to achieving your goal. So whatever it is that you're doing, you better keep it up. You keep it up. You be consistent because it's working. Whatever it is you're doing is working. So what do they say? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So no need for you to fix this. Just keep going because it's clearly working in your favor. It's clearly leading you to a lot of abundant opportunities. So that's pretty freaking amazing. That's pretty amazing. Yeah, you just have like a very fulfilling, abundant mindset. You're highly vibrational and you're attracting a lot of amazing things. A lot of amazing things are coming towards you. And we have King of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. You got some tricks up your sleeve. You got some master plan. I feel like this is saying to move in silence. Strength is at the bottom. We have the Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. There's something you're working on in silence. The Seven of Swords could be suggesting to keep your mouth shut. Keep your ideas to yourself until they fully are concrete. Especially if you suspect or you have a feeling that there's some kind of like bad juju or evil eye around you. Always a good idea to just keep it on the down low until it's concrete. Be mindful of anybody that's trying to sabotage you or someone that's trying to take from you or steal from you. You know, Seven of Swords can definitely bring in a bit of a deceptive energy. I'm not feeling that too strongly right now. We'll see when we clarify in a little while, but as of right now, this feels like you have a game plan. This is maybe being more cautious of who you share your financial information with. Be wary of scammers. We are in Mercury retrograde. I don't know about you, but I find I get a lot more scam calls during Mercury retrograde. Don't fall for those AI scams either. So, you know, be careful with who you share your financial business with, how much money you're making, or just certain agreements or deals. Do your research, especially if you're getting a vibe something feels too good to be true, or making just sure that if you're getting any sorry, I'm hearing distractions, but if you're getting like any renovations done or any work done, that you're getting it from a reputable company or someone that you just do your research, do your fucking research so that you're not getting scammed. I don't know who the fuck needs to hear that, but just like make sure that it's legitimate. Make sure it's real. Seven of Swords, Ace of Wands. We'll talk about that in a little bit. I want to pull some more. Show me clearly what's going on for Aries. the Sun. Leo energy. We got 4 of Cups at the bottom. Things are going good. Things are going really good. Things are seeming to work out really greatly in your favor. 4 of Cups at the bottom, you may not be able to recognize it. Or what you want is right in front of you, but you're having a difficult time being present or being available or receptive because you're constantly chasing what's next, what's next, what's next, what's next, what's next. That's for someone, not for everybody. 4 of Cups, Hermit reversed, and then the 4 of Pentacles. So there's this energy of resistance, there's this mindset of lack, and then you're also with the Hermit reversed, you're like questioning, is this the right path for me? I should be happy. Why am I not happy? There's this thing going on. Or here, Ace of Wands and the Sun. I have this great thing going on, or I have this opportunity that is presented to me, or I have this idea, or I have this thing that I started recently, and I should be happy. I thought I'd be happy when I have this, and now that I have it, how come it's not there? Because it's from within, babe. It's from within. Everything outside is external from you. But if you're feeling empty inside, it doesn't matter what is outside from you, that's never going to fill the void. So is that what that's this what we're talking about? Okay. 4 of Cups, Hermit reverse, and the 4 of Pentacles. So if we even look back at the 7 of Swords, this can represent self-sabotage, how we can be our own worst enemy, how we can completely take away something we worked our asses off. We worked night and day, blood, sweat, and tears, and then just our own mindset, our own negative beliefs believing in these negative things can just wipe it all away or cloud what's right in front of us. It's deceptive energy. So be mindful of you even deceiving yourself, telling yourself it's not good enough, or that, oh, it should be better, or oh, it's not, whatever the fuck you're telling yourself. Be mindful of the mental chatter and try your best to flip that narrative, revise in your favor. Picture it, visualize it, say it out loud. Describe it exactly the way you want it to happen. Let's get one more for Aries. Knight of Swords. So there's a shift. Things are shifting. The Star at the bottom, which is great. Hope, optimism, positivity, healing, you stepping into your most authentic self. The Knight of Swords, this is where things are starting to pick up and you're going to get a lot busier in terms of your business. You're making more sales, you're having more customers, it's probably really busy, maybe a little bit more stressful, maybe a little bit more pressure in terms of dealing with relationships, whether this be friendships, romance, or just like day-to-day people in your regular routine. It's like there's a lot of people that could be blowing up your phone, wanting to meet up with you, like a lot of information, a lot of talk, a lot of discussions, and lots of plans that are starting to get into motion, and it could feel overwhelming. Overall, though, this is coming with the Sun, right? It was the Sun to the Knight of Swords. It's all positive movement in the right direction. It's all movement in your favor. The Star at the bottom, right? Knight of Swords to the Star. So this is like hope. This is news that is inspiring and uplifting, and you're optimistic, right? Whatever doubts or insecurities or worries, when we saw that with the 4 of Cups and something else and the 4 of Pentacles, can't remember the other one, but it's like where you were, kind of resisting, or, oh, I should feel happier. Why don't I feel happier? Oh, I think it was a Hermit reverse, where it's just like you second guessing a good thing. You think, oh, this could be too good to be true. I don't want to get my hopes up. I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket. Shut that shit down. This is real. You deserve this. Okay, so Star, the Emperor, Wheel of Fortune, everything's really working out in your favor. Really amazing stuff, amazing opportunities. Even the Lovers, 3 of Pentacles. I'm seeing like people that you're meant to build something with, something long term. I'm seeing business partnerships. I'm seeing romance as well. I'm seeing people who truly recognize you and truly align with your vision. You have very similar ideas and wants and desires. It's just like a really great match. So even in terms of your business pursuits, or even I'm getting things about like nonprofit organization, or something about like volunteer work or donating, or something that is very helpful to others or supports others in need. People who may be in lesser situations, whether it be financially or like other struggles, right? Being able to make an impact and help in some way, shape, or form. It's showing here you taking leadership as well, or you're someone, whether you recognize it or not, you might be like, nah, but you are someone who has these qualities that would make a great leader or a great speaker, a public speaker, or someone who really just like takes the center stage, takes authority, and is a guide, and people really trust and rely on you or can lean on you, or you're just someone who's very inspiring. And you seem, whether it's true or not, people seem to think you have all the answers, or people, when they need help, when they need advice, they go to you. Because they see what you're capable of, they see what you've accomplished, they see what you've done, or the name you've made for yourself, and they just trust you. They have this natural trust within you. Yeah, you are a leader. You're a leader. You're meant to take the lead. You're ready to take the lead. And so maybe that's what you're transitioning to, a higher position in your job, or if you're launching your own business or you have your own business, it's like I see you're coming into a whole lot more success. And you could be in this stage where it's like, can I do this? Am I ready for this? Can I take this on? I feel a little overwhelmed. I feel a little pressure. But I'm also getting, you don't have to do this alone. With the Three of Pentacles and the Lovers, I'm saying that you don't have to do this all by yourself, and that there's this teamwork, there's this mutual shared group effort. It's not all on you. It's not all for you to figure out or for you to hold it all together. It's like there's support from all areas, from all directions. So that's really nice. And it feels good emotionally too, King of Cups. So cool stuff. I just see that whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, you're capable and you're doing it. You're making this happen. And it's happening very fast. And it's working out better than you imagined. It's exceeding your expectations, if anything. So get out of your own way. No self-sabotaging over here. You might need to move in silence or keep some things to yourself, or especially if it's in the early stages. We talked about that. Let's take a look into this King of Pentacles. But you're stable. You're abundant, you're reliable, you're consistent, you're showing up here like providing for others, providing for yourself, providing for your family, having enough. We have the Star, right? I see that you are fulfilling your soul's calling or your soul's mission, and you're also showing up here very true and authentic to you. You're not wearing a mask, you're being honest, you're being direct, and you're just such an inspiration. You may be someone who's meant to be seen by many. You may be someone who has a lot of gifts and talents, and you're like hiding them, or you're ready to put them out for display or put them out into the world. Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. Why are you talking yourself out of it? See, that's where you're self-sabotaging, right? It's where you're getting in your own head and you're like, oh, I don't know if I can do it. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You're like not seeing your own, like the way you shine, the way that you are, like you got this heart of gold. You have this purity, this real authentic love and care and passion, and you are not recognizing yourself, or you're not giving yourself, even if you do, you're like, oh yeah, I'm pretty cool, but like you're being humble, like too humble to the point where you're like, oh, I'm just a small fry. It's like, no, you're the shit. Act like it. You're the fucking shit. You are special. You are important. You make a difference. You're valuable. And you're like, oh no, I'm just a small fry. No, you're the shit. You're amazing. But you're like sleeping on yourself, or you're like, I don't want to step on anybody's toes. Lovers at the bottom. You may have this habit of shrinking yourself because others around you kind of play it safe. And so you're like, oh, okay, I'll just kind of fit in. No, you're meant to stand out. That's the Star. That's Aquarius energy. Stand out from the crowd. You're one of a kind. Be unique. Be your most authentic self. Don't be a carbon copy. An original is worth more than a copy, right? You're meant to shine out you're meant to take up space. You're meant to be, we have the Magician and the Four of Cups. See, and then we had that earlier with the Sun. We're like, oh, I just don't know. Maybe this isn't meant for me. Maybe I'm not that good enough. Maybe I'm not as great as others tell me I am, but I just don't see it. Or, it's like, this is where you're blocking yourself from fully manifesting your greatest potential. Eight of Swords to the Magician. You are more than capable. You have all the tools to succeed, to flourish. The one thing that's keeping you stuck is yourself, your mindset, the story you're telling yourself, the way that you're speaking, the things that you're consuming. And just, there's this blockage here that you're having to work through. So you may even need to take off the mask, right? What mask are you wearing? This old version, this old identity that is not in alignment with who you are and your true essence, your true core. So this is where you get to recreate. You don't have to stay stuck. You don't have to stay in this limbo. You don't have to keep on making excuses for yourself. You get to decide, literally the moment you decide, it can be right fucking now. Like, I'm making this decision, I'm staying committed, and I'm not giving up. It's comes down to you. Four of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, the Empress. Yeah, this is just like you dismissing your abilities and your success, or like what you know deep down in your core, what you're capable of. You stop sleeping on yourself. No more of that. Seven of Swords. And I'm just like, this could represent the doubts in your brain, the naysayers that you've come across in your life, little voices that telling you, you can't do it, you're not capable, you can't, you're not worthy, you're a loser. No, you're a fucking winner. You know what's losing? The negative thoughts that you have. They lose. They don't win. They're what's losing. Okay. Seven of Swords. Hangman. So this is just like what's keeping you stuck, stagnant. This is also where you could be reflecting on areas where you either failed or where you were done wrong. This is bringing up some trauma, bringing up some things that need to be released. That is coming up for you to work through because there's an inner blockage here. Ace of Pentacles. This is an opportunity for you to create a new path, a new life for yourself. Seven of Swords here. Now, could there be information that you're coming into in the near future that you have yet to discuss or figure out or discover? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Seven of Cups along with the Ace of Pentacles clarifying this Seven of Swords. So I'm seeing that there are distractions as well, things that are throwing you off track or things that are pulling you away from your purpose. There's a lot of distractions, but what is the true pentacle? Okay, there's ones that are fool's gold, fool's gold, fool's gold. What's the real gold? And so that's why it's important to take a pause. It's important to not rush. It's important to take your time, sit on it, think about it, reflect on it, especially your next step. You want to be intentional. You want to be cautious, especially if you're dealing with money or investments or contracts. You know, you really want to make sure that you know what you're getting involved in, you know what you're getting into. But you have options. There's many options available. It's just about choosing the best fit, the right one, and being discerning. King of Cups, Ten of Wands, Queen of Swords as well. That's what I started off with. So emotions seem to be a big pull right now. Your emotions, your feelings seem to be weighing on you quite heavily. It's around some sort of wish fulfillment, something that you really, 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 really want, okay? Queen of Swords, she's being more logical, more analytical, like, okay, what needs to change? What is slowing me down? What is weighing on me that needs to be cleared so that I can have a direct path? You know, the holes in his clothes. It's like, maybe I need to throw some things out. Maybe I need to make some space. I need to make some necessary adjustments so that I'm able to flourish, you know? Ace of Wands. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Six of Swords. Okay. Some kind of new passion here. Page of Cups. Kind of the Ace of Wands. Ten of Swords. This fell out right on top of the Seven of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, Magician. There is some kind of ending some of you are going through right now. Chariot, you could be moving. You're putting some space between you and another. Or you're like separating yourself from like old life, old experience, old relationships, old energies versus like new life, new experience, new self, new identity, new everything new. It's like you're in the process of like separating from what was to what is. It's like there's this huge transition taking place, and there is this significant ending that, I mean, there's no turning back. You're not going to go down that path ever again. You have no interest. What's done is done. I feel like you've been set free. If we're talking about some kind of deception or lies or trickery or mind games, that's all exposed. That's all revealed. And there's like truly, you ain't going back to that. There's no returning once it's said and done. It's done. It's over. Clarifying this Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands with the Ten of Swords, right? Something has finally set you free, but now you have the energy to move forward. It's perhaps in the past you felt so dragged down, you felt weighed down, you felt heavy, you felt stuck, confined, restricted, and you just weren't able to break free. But now you're reborn and you feel good and you're finally feeling more like yourself. You're able to process these emotions a lot easier. Before it felt very stuffy or confined or congested. I'm actually getting like a congested, maybe you're congested, maybe you're a little sick or under the weather, but Six of Swords and the Page of Cups tells me that you're able to like process these emotions that you went through, but now not only are you processing them, but you're actually channeling it into action. You're creating. Instead of consuming, you're creating. Maybe you're spending a lot less time on your phone or scrolling or watching things or watching the news or, just like distracting yourself. Now you're actually ready to start creating and building and using your own hands and working your own magic and using your artistic abilities and skills. And now it's like you're finally expressing yourself, your true essence. And it's just like very pure and it's healing and it's inspiring. And it's like, yeah, it's really cool. I like it. Chariot, Five of Wands, and the High Priestess at the bottom. I just want to touch on this quickly. Most of these obstacles that you may be confronting or facing or dealing with right at this moment or in the near future, most of it seems to be from within. It could just be subconscious programming. We have the High Priestess and the Moon. So this is maybe where you're having trouble trusting yourself, trusting your intuition. Maybe you're second guessing, going back and forth of like logic and fact versus intuition, soul. It's like, do you listen to the logic and ego? You follow your ego, you follow your soul. And there's like this confliction here of like you're being pulled in two different paths, but you can only ride one horse. You can't straddle two different horses. Like your legs don't go that fucking wide. Obviously this is a chariot, so, but still, it's like seeing that there's kind of like this push-pull being pulled towards two different directions, two different things, and I think majority of you, this is representing an inner struggle. High Priestess, and then the Moon tells me that this is either just about the unknown and the uncertainty. This is about you listening to your intuition, wanting more information, wanting more facts or proof or evidence to confirm that it's real, but manifesting, when you manifest, it's believing that what you want is yours without physical proof or evidence, but knowing, having this sense of knowing that no matter what, it's yours, right? When we start to get in our head and we start to question, we start to doubt, we start to second guess, that's steering us in the wrong direction. So let's take a look into the sun. We have the Four of Wands and the Emperor. Stable, reliable, consistent, building that structure, building that foundation that's everlasting and protected, right? Whatever this is that really warms your heart and fulfills you and lights you up. It seems safe. It feels secure. It feels like it's really truly here to stay. We have the Tower underneath with the Judgment card and the Empress. I feel like this is really talking about you shedding that old skin or those old mindsets, those old beliefs about like not being good enough. Excuse me, I had like a tickle in my throat. This is you coming into a new awareness of yourself and being in receptive mode, calling things in, attracting things. Is that saying I don't chase, I attract? Whatever's truly meant for me will simply find me. What else do you have to say about the sun for Aries? Fool in the reverse. Something that you were hesitant on, something you were second guessing. This goes back to the beginning, right? Magician and the Eight of Swords and the Star, where you're like, okay, I have this desire, I have this dream, but I feel like that's unrealistic, or I feel like I'm not capable, or I feel like I'm never going to get there. But dude, remember how we started? You're very close to achieving your goal. Prosperity lies ahead. You're on the right track. This is leading you to a lot of good fortune, a lot of wealth, a lot of success, a lot of accomplishments. You're right on track. Stay consistent, be open to learning and growing and developing your skills. Fool in the reverse, the sun. This is just you saying, oh, I'm not ready for this. I don't know if I can do it. Yes, you can. I'm here to tell you, yes, you can. So you just need that extra push, okay? You just need that extra push. Maybe this could be talking about a delay, you know? If that's the case, trust that this delay is divine timing, it's divine protection. I truly believe in that. If you're experiencing some sort of delay or something slowing down, it's for a reason. It's divine timing for a reason, right? We may not fully understand. It's not us to figure out all the downtime. Okay, Knight of Swords, though. Knight of Swords doesn't really indicate delays. I think that Fool just represents where you're checking yourself out. I don't know why I said checking yourself out. Checking yourself out early. Early dismissal. It's like, why are you leaving before? It's like they're just serving drinks and appetizers, and before they get to the main meal, the dessert, like you're leaving before the good stuff. Like this is just a taster of what's to come, and you're like, I'm gonna dismiss myself. It's like, what the fuck? We just getting started. Knight of Swords. We just getting started. There's so much more to come out of this. So don't leave just yet. The good start, it's just about to get to the good part. It's like you're about to click off from a movie that you're watching. Like, oh, it's too slow, it's too boring. It's like, it's just about to get to the good part. You know, maybe something coming up about your attention span. Knight of Swords, Three of Cups. See, you're just about to get to the good part. The good part is just about to begin. Like, and like, this does seem like it's pretty good for the most part. Just the only thing that's kind of not good is maybe your mindset, or like the doubts or the fears, or, you know, insecurities. But it's just showing you what you have to work through, what you need to work on, or just build, get stronger, showing your weak spots, what needs to change, right? Death, Three of Cups and Death. See that you are attracting people that are inspiring you to change or step into a more aligned version of self. We have good news coming in, and this news that's taking place, it may be from a friend, it may be someone that you are very close to or have a very deep emotional connection to, but it's somebody here who is telling you that like they're proud, that they're celebrating you, you're being rewarded. There's something that you're going to look back at a couple months from now and be very proud of yourself for what you've done or for this next step you're about to take. And like your future self is sending you so much love and appreciation and like just sending you encouragement to do this damn thing, to get this show on the road. Three of Cups and Death. Yeah, I just feel like you are being celebrated. There's people around you celebrating you, recognizing you, your accomplishments, and you might be coming into like new relationships, new friendships, new people that like you're just meeting them at the right place at the right time that give you like open up doors for you and you to them as well. Knight of Swords and the King of Cups. Big changes in terms of like your emotional well-being as well as even your spiritual gifts and abilities. It's like something kind of changes overnight, or you have this aha moment or this realization. Perhaps it's like there's been this confliction, Two of Swords, the world, the Five of Wands. There's this back and forth of, have I learned this cycle? Am I ready? Am I ready for something new? Or do I want to stay put in what's familiar, what's comfortable? And it's like this straddling two different worlds. We were talking about that earlier, right? Okay, I'm ready to take this leap of faith. Maybe not. Maybe I am. No, I'm not. Like this back and forth of make your mind up. You either ready or you're not. I'm like, fuck, if you're really on the fence, flip a coin. I don't have a coin. I'd flip one if I had one for you. Flip a coin. Heads is tails. Like, you know? But, you know, if you're really on the fence, flip a coin. And if you're disappointed with the outcome, and you're like, fuck, I kind of hoped it was going to land on tails. Well, then there's your answer. If you're like, okay, cool, I'm happy with it. There you go. There's your answer. If you really don't fucking know. But like, come on. You know yourself better than a goddamn coin. Come on now. But if you're really like at the last resort, heads or tails. I'm going to call tails. So there you go. Just random as fuck. But Two of Swords, the world, and the Five of Wands. You don't have to continue repeating this pattern, repeating this cycle, repeating this lesson. You can choose to evolve. You can choose to graduate. You can choose better for yourself. You are deserving of the best of the best of the bestest. There's no reason why you can't have it. Okay, I'm gonna just look into the Wheel of Fortune and just kind of see what changes lie ahead for you, or what this next phase is looking like based off current timelines. Again, you got your free will. You don't have to let the cards dictate your life. My goodness, don't. But let's just kind of see where this is taking you. Aries, Wheel of Fortune. Where is this path leading, Aries? Queen of Wands is your energy. I like it. And the Ace of Swords. We have the Empress also at the bottom, which tells me something about Taurus season could be relevant or important, which is the end of April through May. That is just around the corner, so it's not too far away from now. You know, just a little bit over a month. Almost 2 months, but not quite. But yeah, I mean, what lies ahead for you? Definitely a lot of clarity, a lot of trust within yourself, within your vision, within your knowing of like, this is what I want, this is what I'm going to do, this is my intention, I'm clear, I'm precise, I feel good about my actions, I feel good about what I'm creating, I feel full trust within my ability that I can succeed and that I can accomplish, and you're just like radiating this confidence, this beautiful, magnetic, sexy, beautiful confidence. Like, it's just gorgeous. So this is definitely something that you can embody and expect to amplify as this month progresses for you. Really just speaking your truth, being clear with yourself and with others, being clear even in your own head, your own mindset, the stories you tell yourself, this new version of yourself that you are stepping into, this new way that you want to live, that you want to carry yourself, like your dream life, the ideal dream life that you have. Who are you? What are your day-to-day habits? How do you speak to yourself? How are you carrying yourself? What does that look like? How does that reflect? And what can you change right here, right now, that is you embodying that new lifestyle? Like, does that make sense? I'm not like phrasing it the best right now. I'm tired. Yeah. The last couple of weeks have been crazy. Oh my fucking God. This eclipse season kicked my ass. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad we're out of it. But yeah, so I think I'll just leave it there. But everything's really working out for you in the most beautiful way. Empress, Temperance, King of Pentacles, seeing you coming into a lot of stability and a lot of financial freedom and a lot of success in terms of your money and material world, and just a lot of stability. Feeling secure, feeling really safe within yourself, within your home, within your relationships, within just the divine, within these changes, like just really grounded, supportive, and confident vibes for you. I love it. I'm so glad. All right. I'm gonna leave your reading here. Let me know if it resonates. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Private readings are available down below, and you can find me on my Instagram and my TikTok at JadeStoneTarot. You guys have a wonderful day. I love you. Stay blessed.